Hello everybody and welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm. So I've got a bit of an issue. Basically, every other comment which is posted in my videos is saying please play Sandy Bay. However, I did say I was going to reduce the amount of maps I'm playing to just 2 so we have more episodes of each series a week. But yes, that is an issue because if we were to end a map and then start Sandy Bay, we would still have 3 maps on the go. So, I'm going to leave it up to you. There is going to be a vote in this video where you can choose whether or not we should play 3 maps in a week or just 2. If we play 3, we will be finishing this map at episode 20 and we will be replacing it with Sandy Bay. So, place your votes and we will see in a future video what the winning vote is. Anyway, as for today, what we have to do is get into the 8420 John Deere. Lift these up. Somebody said that I have to put a power harrow on the back of this seeder, or on the front of the seeder, on the back of the tractor, which sounds feasible. So I think we probably should do that. It would make sense. Obviously, you do have power harrows very commonly on the front of seed drills, especially air drills. So yes, we need to go back down to the store to buy the power harrow, which is no bad thing because I've been looking forward to using that power harrow for quite some time. So as you know, we have been producing bales and stuff on this map. What is going to happen is those bales will be sold and then the money will be transferred from this save game over to the next one. That applies even if we don't do 2 maps a week, sorry. If we just do 2, then yeah, next time we start another map, we will be transferring the information off this one to the next one. But obviously if we do Sandy Bay in just a few days time, then it'll be transferred to Sandy Bay, if that makes sense. Loving some of your suggestions for my next restoration project. I have to say, nobody's actually guessed the correct machine, which I'm going to be restoring next. In fact, nobody's even been close, but it is a very tough one to guess. So I'm going to leave you guessing, because it's more fun that way, very amusing to read the comments. I just hope you're not going to be disappointed when I actually get to the stage of moving on to the next project. This is obviously my machinery restorer channel, not this one. Anyway, yeah, back to this one. What we need to do is go to cultivators, would it be? Yep, this one here. Buy this. And that should break up the ground more before we actually put the seeds in. So the power harrow attaches to the front of the seeder, which is actually going to make it quite back heavy, but luckily we do have the hopper on the front, which is going to weigh it down a bit. I'm not sure, but you might be able to fit the hopper onto the seeder or onto the power harrow. Not too sure. Oh, sorry, we're just casually power harrowing the road or the tarmac here. Not a good idea. I suppose we weren't actually because it wasn't switched on, just the roller. Anyway, there we go. That lifts up, I think. And then this lifts up as well. That makes sense. What we need to do is fill up the hopper and then we can begin the seeding process, which is in field number 7. So what we do in this episode again is not going to be lost if we do change the map. In fact, we aren't. We're still at end needs at 20, even if we are finishing and just doing 2 maps a week. But yes, we are going to plant field number 7 and then in episode 20 we will be harvesting field number 7, so nothing is going to be lost. All of the money is going to be brought into the next map. Ah yes, and actually one more thing. Not only is the money going to be transferred, but also the animals, because we always start from the beginning. So everything we've got on this map is going to be transferred over, including the pigs, the sheep and the cows. That way we can really just keep building instead of going back to stage 1, which is very repetitive and very boring. Not only for me but for you as well. Here we are. Field 7 is just around the corner. We need to go into here first of all. There are the seed bags. It's filling up with dressed seed. Yep, it isn't naked. It has clothes on. And there we go. Right, that should automatically close. Okay, it didn't do. Let's do it ourselves. And now let's go to Field 7 and begin. It shouldn't take too long. I don't think it goes that slow, the tractor, when it's planting. Plus, it isn't exactly a small machine, it's quite big. Right. First things first, let's lower the seeder on the back. And then we need to attach the PTO first. That is a good idea. Is there a PTO to here? You'd have thought there would be. Yeah, I can see the cover. It's just getting in there. All I'm doing is randomly repairing stuff. Okay, that is strange. You can definitely see the PTO shaft in there, the cover for the PTO. Not sure then. Let's just see if it works. Hopefully it will do. It does seem to be working. This is going to be wheat, by the way. A nice easy crop to do. 9 miles per hour downhill. It can probably do 8 uphill. And yeah, as I've explained before, I wouldn't usually do the headlands first, but it just makes it so much easier. Because if you've got lots of trees about, you don't really have the grass headland to turn on. Although, yeah, that doesn't need to lift. Just this one here. Yeah, it could work. We could do the headlands last. It's a very long machine. I tell you what though, GPS is going to be a lifesaver. We're going to have to use GPS. But first of all, let me just finish off this bit. We'll get to the left hand side of the tree and then we'll use the GPS mod. However, going that way across the field may be easier. I have found that before. Yes, I think we will do. So I'll set up the GPS lines going that way, and then it should make life very easy. Let me just try all this. Yep, that's okay. Obviously the bits which are missed we'll go back to later, so this sort of corner section we'll do later. We're doing straight lines at the moment. And yes, a time lapse is going to be good. One observation is there should technically be pipes running from the hopper on the front to the back. Otherwise the seeds are actually teleporting. I don't think there is an option for this. I was trying to find a way of actually attaching the pipe, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find that option. So if I've just missed it, then I'm an idiot, but if I haven't, then that is a detail which is missing, unfortunately. But I suppose adding flexible hoses would be quite difficult to do. Once you actually get going, it doesn't take too long. And we do actually have another seeder as well in the shed, which we could actually bring out and have 2 seeders going in the same field. It's just if we actually need it. Do we actually need it? Obviously it would be nice, but we are getting on okay here. I might bring it out just to see how well it works. But the worker doesn't like this field at all. I've already tried it. Now, I have indeed just set up another tractor. Obviously it doesn't have enough horsepower for it. It's doing okay, but it is struggling a bit. But, as you can see, the worker, so far, is actually being very intelligent. It drove down there, got to the tree, stopped, reversed, and then turned around and continued. I have never seen the worker do that before. That is some intelligence. So clearly today we have got somebody with a brain. Always good to have. I suppose what we should do is swap the machinery over. So the Deutz has this stuff and then we take the Waschbar. This is going to confuse it. I've just seeded where it's about to go. How intelligent is it this time? Let's see. Aha! That's caught it out. Yes. So it's obviously following a path. It is not just going where it feels it should go. Yeah, that's totally messed it up. But honestly, I'm amazed. It is actually going very well. Except for the tiny bit which it's just missed, it now seems to be on track and it's doing a very good job. Whether or not this is going to last, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. But so far, so good. Maybe it's just too good to be true. Right, so the field is almost finished, as you can see. It's all done, except for this tiny bit here. And yeah, the worker was incredible. I didn't think it was going to be so good. Because I've tried it before, I think it was the cultivator, and it was not having it at all. It just gave up every single time. Admittedly, it did mess up a few times, but on the whole, for a worker in this field, that was good. Which has increased the speed of this job. We've got it done much quicker than I thought it would do. Obviously it's cost us a tiny bit more because we've had to use a worker, but at least we've used two machines. We've got the job done. Right, so I don't know if there's anything else to do today. This was the main job. I thought it would take hours. That's why I've only sort of thought of this job to do. But if there is something else, like a bit of yard work, then of course we will do that in a second. What we do need to do is put all this stuff away neatly. But that is another good demonstration of some brand new Kuhn equipment. The power harrow, the seeder, and the hopper that goes on the front. But yes, if I am actually right in thinking that there is no hose that attaches the front to the back, that could have been better. But if I've just missed it, then obviously, yeah, I'm at fault, and it's my problem that it doesn't look very good. But yeah, from the blower, here, I think it's from the blower, there should be hoses running down to the back. Yeah. Several hoses, I believe, actually go on here. Anyway, yes, the Deutz can come back with us. So there it is, behind us. that can lift up. Now we do just need to find a good place to put these. Luckily, the yard here is quite big. So, yeah, we'll traverse it in. I'll wait for the other tractor so we can stop the course unless it crashes into the pressure washer, which is fairly likely. The horsepower is a bit of a letdown. There it is. Right, you stop there. This one can go in here. Good. PTO. That's going to repair it again. Yes, it did. That key needs to be changed. And the hopper, well, that could go in here. And there is an option for the front linkage. I should fold it up. Perfect. So that is the first machine finished. Nice little secret spot here. Now, as for the Deutz, that can go probably in here. Except we would be blocking in two machines. The weeder we are going to be using next time because it will be on that field will be on to its next growth stage. So it's going to have to be weeded to get more productivity that way. So no, it's going to have to go in here. There is a fertiliser bag slightly in the way. Okay, it's in the left bay, so we'll put it into the middle. And before you say, I know this seeder is too big for the tractor, far too big. Yeah, that's fine. Right, this can go back around the front where I got it from. The Claas tractor is still there. And yeah, into here. So I don't think there's any yard work to do here, but possibly at our other two farms there is. I will check our little heads up. Whoa, great demand on soybeans, 1,718 litres. Oh dear. Shame we don't have more, but that is a very good price. So maybe we should sell that actually. That is not a bad idea. And it needs to go to the biogas plant. As we know, the trailer is just in the shed there. The weeder we own is, I believe, the biggest one you can get, which is going to be very helpful for doing that field. Because that field, although it isn't massive, it's got quite a size to it. So we don't want to be using the really tiny equipment. For example, the combine which I used before, I can't believe I did that. I harvested that field with that tiny case combine. Next time we are going to have to hire a combine, I think. A much bigger combine. Wow, this is going to be impressive. Oh, look at that. 11% full. It hardly seems worth it, but in our trailer here, there is probably £3,000 to £4,000. It seems very hard to believe. But soybeans, especially at the great demand, are worth a fortune. Right, let's not drive straight over what we've just planted, as I've already done. Yeah, so Wex Commander Farm has still got many episodes yet. But yeah, this map, because we've played it so many times before in 15, it is going to finish at episode 20. I think probably in total, over both of the games, 15 and 17, I have done over 100 episodes on here. So I can't just keep doing it. As much as I'd love to do it, I can't just keep doing Coldborough Park Farm. We have done it an awful lot. I'm sure that £4,863 from 11% of soybeans in the trailer. That is just astounding. I can't believe that it can be worth so much. It's because, well, one of the reasons is because we play on easy, which I'm not going to do again. It was just to have a bit of a head start. And also, as we know, the soybeans anyway are worth a fair bit of money. Right, back to the yard, and then that'll be it for today. back on Wexcombe Manor Farm tomorrow, and I do have an idea. We had that dumper, we still have the dumper. So many people have left suggestions on what to do with it, and there is a very obvious but very good idea, which we will do. Let's just see how... Yeah. So, the wool is now being produced, that's okay. Cleanliness is... That is bad, 0% is bad. So, they do need to be cleaned out at some point. But yeah, as we say, we are going to be getting rid of these. So, it might not be worth it. We'll just keep the productivity up, sell any wool we have produced before the end of the map, and then yeah, we'll be getting as much money as we possibly can do. Anyway, that's it for another episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.